Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I wanted to make a quick video regarding finding narcissistic abuse information for the first time. And how such a thing ties in with my last video. Would I warn the new victim about my narcissist ex? And in the video, I talked about how it's really not productive and in some cases not safe to put yourself out there to do such a thing. Also, in most if not all instances, the narcissist has already done a beyond perfect job of love bombing and brainwashing this new victim. So trying to get through to them is pretty much impossible. So the best thing you can do is get free, go no contact, and live the best life you can. And in addition to that, share this information regarding narcissistic abuse in a general sense, so others can find it. And in doing so, it might help you along your journey of self-discovery and self-betterment, along with your recovery from narcissistic abuse. And who knows? This person you wanted to warn, well, they might not find your information, but they might find someone else. And the chances of that goes up the more people talk about this problem. No. You don't have to get on YouTube and prove a point by exposing your narcissist, because usually that goes all kinds of wrong. However, you can get on YouTube and talk about your experiences without exposing your narcissist and getting into that revenge mode type of thing. As getting into revenge mode isn't a healthy mode to be in, as there are many out there that talk about their experiences, but they talk around them enough that don't put them in situations where they are basically calling out their former narcissistic abuser. But instead they are educating others on what happened in a broad sense yet specific sense, so they can get others to identify and pull themselves out of the same mess they were once in. You see, I remember years ago when YouTube was somewhat new, I first, believe it or not, didn't find information on YouTube. I found information on blogs and sites. And it all started with Googling terms like emotional abuse. And the more things I read, the more times I came across terms like narcissism and narcissistic abuse. And then the search was on from that point forward. Then, as many of you may remember, I started putting up my first videos. And many of them had skit-type conversations back and forth with Susie. Conversations that seemed out of this world, but conversations that sadly took place. But again, these videos weren't made to get back at Susie. These videos were made to see if others experienced these same weird happenings I had experienced. And I was shocked how many people were in my same boat. Those videos really spoke to a lot of people. Because the weird things Susie would argue with me about, no one would ever believe. They just seemed too crazy. But here there were all of these people commenting saying, "James, have you snuck into my house to watch me and my ex fight? Susie sounds word for word just like them. So much so it's creepy." Now thinking about that, those videos not only helped me deal with a lot of pain I was going through, but they helped others feel like they weren't alone. Then the ball started to roll. You see, though you might not be out there trying to warn the next victim about your ex, but you can still indirectly help more people than you are aware. And more than likely, the new target of your ex, they will find themselves in the same spot many of us were in front of our keyboard, Googling emotional abuse, and running into the terms narcissism and narcissistic abuse. And the more people that stand up and talk about this stuff, the more of a chance these new victims will sooner or later find all the information they will need on this topic. On my last video, Melissa so nicely commented, "Aren't you kind of warning them in a way, by making these videos?" And that made me think. How many people Googled narcissistic abuse and came across my videos? Or they YouTubed it and came across my videos? Or all the other content creators out there that make videos on such topics? And they sat and watched and watched and watched, and did some soul searching and was able to get the courage and know how to get free from such abuse. It's just amazing. So I encourage you to tell your story. Hold things back as needed. Because this isn't about exposing and revenge. Because revenge always turns out wrong. As the Bible tells us, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Leave the revenge part to him. And you work hard on you. And with educating others. Because narcissists are having a tough time even though it seems like they are running everything. Which they kind of are. But people are learning and knowing way more than they ever have about this problem. And as a result they are getting free from these predators a lot faster. And that means less narcissistic supply for the narcissists out there. And the more people get up and in a roundabout way tell their story and educate others, without seeking revenge, the more people are going to be wise to what this hidden problem of narcissistic abuse is really about. You will be truly saving lives. Something to think about. Well, that's all I have for now. I hope your day was blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.